Have you ever felt people pull away from you for no reason? They look at you with admiration, but also fear. Maybe your aura is so powerful it intimidates those around you. This is not just a feeling. It is a phenomenon Carl Jung, the genius of psychology, explained as a unique psychic energy. But how do you know if your aura is truly too strong for others to handle? Stay with me, because I will reveal the 10 signs that show your energy is different. Signs that will help you understand why you feel so unique, yet sometimes so isolated. Imagine finally grasping this force within you and using it to transform your life. Want to find out if you are one of these rare souls? Then do not step away from this video. If you have ever felt your energy is different, do not let these answers slip away. Subscribe now and join thousands of people discovering the power of their aura. Watch this video to the end to uncover all 10 signs that will change how you see yourself. Imagine being a child and sensing everyone around you acts differently when you arrive. It is not something you explain. It is just a feeling, an energy. My friend James experienced this. He was only 10 when he noticed his schoolmates admired him, but kept their distance. Teachers called him special, but he felt alone. Have you ever felt something like that? Like your presence shifts the atmosphere without you knowing why. James grew up with this feeling. At 16, he walked into a classroom and saw the other students suddenly go quiet. It was not arrogance. He was reserved, introspective, but people reacted as if he carried an invisible weight. Once, during a school debate, he spoke with such conviction that the teacher was speechless. Later, a classmate named Emma whispered to him, "Your energy is intense, James." He laughed, but inside he wondered, what is wrong with me? That question haunted James for years. He felt his aura, this force he could not even name, pushed people away. Friends drew close but soon drifted off. Co-workers respected him but avoided close contact. James started to believe he was too different, maybe even cursed. Have you ever felt that way? Like your energy is too big for the world around you. But then, James discovered something that changed everything. He found the works of Carl Jung, the psychologist who delved into the depths of the human mind. Jung spoke of psychic energy, an invisible force some people radiate so strongly it affects everyone nearby. James realized he was not alone. His aura was not a curse, it was a gift few people have, but many do not know how to control. Have you ever wondered if your energy is different? Maybe you walk into a place and feel every eye on you. Maybe people call you magnetic, but also pull back for no reason. That is no coincidence. It is a sign. James learned this the hard way, and today he understands what his aura truly means. And you are about to understand yours. Jung believed some people have an aura so powerful, it stirs the unconscious of others. It is like you carry a light that shines, but also blinds. James started noticing patterns in his life, moments when his presence made people hesitate, moments when he felt a deep connection with someone, but they seemed scared. He began to ask, is my aura too strong? And here is the truth. If you have ever felt you do not belong, that your energy is too vast, you might be one of those people. People with auras Carl Jung described as rare and transformative. But how can you be sure? There are 10 clear signs that show if your aura is too powerful for most people to handle. Signs James saw in himself. Signs you might see in yourself. Before I reveal those signs, I want you to think of something. Recall a moment when you felt your presence changed everything around you. Maybe a conversation that grew intense when you spoke. Maybe a silence that fell when you entered a room. Those moments are not random. They are clues to your unique energy. James took years to understand this, but you do not have to wait that long. Stay with me, because these 10 signs will open your eyes. They will show you why you feel different and how to turn that difference into power. James learned his aura was not something to hide, but something to embrace. And when you understand yours, you will never feel out of place again. Are you ready to discover who you really are? Now that you know James's story, let's dive deeper. What does it mean to have an aura so powerful that people around you feel it but cannot explain it? Carl Jung called this psychic energy, a force that radiates from you and touches the unconscious of others. But here is the catch. This energy can be so intense it creates barriers. Have you noticed how some people hesitate before talking to you, or how they seem fascinated but uneasy? James experienced this every day. He noticed that in work meetings, his ideas were heard with focus, but afterward, colleagues avoided eye contact. Once, at a dinner with friends, he asked a simple question, and the table fell silent. It was not what he said. It was how he said it. His presence seemed to amplify everything. Have you felt that? When your voice, your gaze, your energy shifts the mood of a place. Jung explained that people with powerful auras have a presence that goes beyond the physical. It is like you carry a magnetic field. This is not just intuition. It is something people feel in their chest, their gut, without knowing why. And here is the first sign your aura might be too strong. Have you ever walked into a room and felt every eye turn to you? Not because you did something special, but because your energy spoke first. James began to see these signs in himself. Another striking moment was when he met Sophia, a college friend. They talked for hours, and she said, "You make me feel things I cannot explain, James." It was connection, but also fear. Sophia pulled away after that. It was not rejection. It was his aura too intense for her. Have you had someone draw close to you, but back off for no clear reason blinds? That is the second sign. These signs are not random. Jung believed powerful auras affect the collective unconscious, stirring the emotions of everyone nearby. But this comes at a cost. People like James often feel isolated. They want to connect, but their energy builds an invisible wall. Have you ever wondered why some relationships do not flow, even when you give your all? Here is another sign to watch for. Have you noticed your emotions seem to amplify the emotions of others? When you are calm, everyone relaxes. When you are restless, the room grows tense. James saw this during an argument with his boss. He raised his voice, and suddenly everyone in the room seemed nervous, as if his energy had taken over. That is the third sign of a powerful aura. But it is not all challenges. Having a strong aura means you have a unique ability to inspire. Jung said these people are natural leaders, even without trying. James discovered this when he led a work project. He did not aim to stand out, but everyone followed him. His energy guided them. Have you felt people trust you, even without you asking? We are just starting to unravel these 10 signs. Each one is a piece of your energy's puzzle. And here is the promise. When you understand these signs, you will stop feeling out of place. You will turn your aura into a tool for connection, not distance. James did this. He learned to balance his energy, and today people no longer pull away. They draw closer, but there are more signs to explore. Some will surprise you. Others will make you say, "That is me." Want to know what they are? Then do not leave. We are getting to the most revealing signs, and they will show how your aura is shaping your life, even if you do not realize it. You are starting to recognize the signs. Remember, first, your energy draws eyes when you enter a place. Second, people approach, but pull back, intimidated by your aura. Third, your emotions stir the atmosphere. And fourth, you spark admiration, but also envy. These are the first 4 signs that your aura is too powerful for most to handle. But now get ready. The next signs will make you question everything you know about yourself. Let's talk about the 5th sign. Have you noticed some people get nervous around you, even when you are calm? James saw this constantly. At a coffee shop, he ordered a drink, and the barista, Charlotte, stammered her reply. It was not shyness. It was his energy. Carl Jung said, powerful auras create an unconscious pressure on others. Have you seen someone stumble over words just by being near you? That is a sign. Now, the sixth sign. People with strong auras often sense what others feel, as if they read the room's energy. James could tell when someone was sad, even without a word. Once, he felt Sophia's distress before she shared her troubles. Jung called this a link to the collective unconscious. Have you felt another person's emotion as if it were yours? That is another sign of your aura. And here is the seventh sign, but beware, this one is intriguing. Have you had moments where you seem to predict what will happen? It is not magic. Jung explained that powerful auras pick up patterns in the unconscious. James knew when a project would fail before it even started. He felt it in his body. Have you had that kind of intuition? This sign may show how strong your energy is, but here is the thing. These signs are just the surface. Each one holds a deeper secret, something Jung studied for years. Why does your aura make people react this way? And how can you use it to your advantage? James found answers that transformed his life. He stopped feeling like an outsider and started embracing his energy. Do you want to know how? I will not reveal everything now. These signs are calling you to look deeper. They show your aura is unique, but also challenging. Stay with me, because the next signs will show you exactly how to turn this energy into power. Are you ready to discover what your aura can really do? You have journeyed far. 7 signs show your aura might be too powerful for most to handle. From capturing attention to foreseeing events, your energy stands out. But what does this mean for you? Grasping your aura is not just about spotting signs. It is about reshaping your life. James learned this. He moved from feeling alone to wielding his energy as a strength, and you can too. Think back to James. He saw his aura as a wall. People drifted away. He felt out of place. But then he explored Carl Jung's work, and everything shifted. Jung said powerful auras are a blessing. When you embrace them, you gain confidence, connection, and meaning. Picture stepping into a room without caring about others' judgments. Picture using your energy to uplift, not overwhelm. That power is yours to claim. Let's explore the 8th sign. Have you noticed your words hit harder than most? James saw this during work presentations. When he spoke, everyone paused to listen. It was not just his message, but the energy in his voice. Jung said strong. Auras boost communication. Your words carry a force that stirs others unconscious. Have you felt your words change a conversation's vibe? That is sign number 8. Now, the 9th sign. People with powerful auras often spark change in others, even without effort. James saw this with his friend Liam. Liam was reserved, but after time with James, he took bolder steps. He said, "You push me to grow." Jung called this archetypal projection. Your aura ignites others' potential. Have you seen someone thrive just by being near you? That is the 9th sign. These signs offer real rewards. For James, understanding his aura brought insight. He stopped blaming himself for others' distance. He learned to balance his energy using meditation, as Jung advised. Now, people do not shy away, they draw near. He forged stronger bonds, led projects with assurance, and found peace in who he is. Do you crave this for your life? Embracing your aura transforms everything. You control how others perceive you. You turn loneliness into connection. Jung said those with strong auras drive change. You are not merely different, you are a force. But one sign remains. The 10th sign is the most potent. It will unveil the full extent of your energy. Want to know what it is? Stay here. The next moment will redefine how you view your aura. We have reached the final step. You have uncovered 9 signs proving your aura is too powerful for most to handle. From capturing attention to sparking change, your energy is rare. But the 10th sign is the most telling. It reveals the true scope of your aura. Brace yourself because this sign will show your energy in a fresh light. The 10th sign is your ability to reshape any space with your presence. Carl Jung said people with powerful auras are like lighthouses. They do not just shine, They transform their surroundings. James experienced this. At a family gathering, he arrived weary, but when he spoke, everyone perked up. The atmosphere changed. It was not his words, it was his essence. Have you walked into a place and felt the energy shift? Like your presence brought vitality? That is sign number 10. Jung believed this strength flows from the collective unconscious. Your aura does not just influence people, it molds the world. James learned to embrace this. He stopped hiding and started leading with his energy. Now, he reshapes every space he enters, and you can too. But here is the mystery. Your aura is only the beginning. Jung said these energies connect to something vast, linking us all. What else is your aura trying to say? This journey does not end here. Each sign you recognized unlocks who you are. Maybe you are still asking, how can I master this energy? How can I transform my life like James? This is just the start. More secrets about powerful auras await. Stay tuned, because the next video will show how to use your energy to build the life you always dreamed of. But before you leave, I need your help. If any of these signs rang true, join this journey. Subscribe now and connect with thousands exploring their energy's power. Leave a like to spread this message. In the comments, share which of the 10 signs hit home for you. Share this video with someone you care about, someone who needs to discover their aura. And hit the bell to catch the next video. Your energy is mighty. Do not let it stay quiet. Let's reshape the world with our auras together.